All right, we are live. So, day two, the US Junior Trials, and I've jumped into the 1 seed versus 4 seed match. That is Kolesnik versus Goyal. Looks like Kolesnik is way ahead. We're starting up a bit late, so this is the middle of the second segment. The overall scores, the secondary match, Chen versus Zhao, is actually quite close. Only a couple of imps separating those two squads. But Kolesnik had a huge win in the first segment. And looks like Goyal is fighting back. I have not really been following any of the first few boards, but we can take a quick peek at the scorecard. Kind of a funny push on board 18, I just noticed. One table played 3 clubs down 4, the other table played 3 no trump making.
And just got back a second ago from which event?
From this table.
What do you mean by I don't... Oh, sorry, the stream wasn't... Yeah, somehow my Twitch stream crashed. I didn't realize you were actually up.
Yeah, no, I just started up. But okay.
Here we go.
There were a bunch of fun systems that I kind of wanted to see more of that we looked at yesterday. I think the Chen squad was playing a transfer precision type thing, which I guess is like appealing to me because I played it a handful of times and like I thought it was awful. So it's nice to see like different systems actually being utilized.
So when you say transfer precision, you mean like positive responses are all transfers?
Yeah.
I think not to that level, but I think Mechwell precision has some spots like that.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what, but I think they have a couple of positive responses to a club that are specific and not, natural positives.
Right.
And we saw that pair that was doing some kind of relay where they could show exact shape on responder's second bid, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah. So that is in the other match. If this match, I mean, Goyal has done well, it looks like. This segment, they just picked up 10 imps on one of the boards. So maybe we'll stick with this one, but the other match is actually quite close. So we might jump over there for the third quarter.
Yeah, and if Goyal can, hold their own sort of against a team the Kolesnik team is a strong open team. So if they can hold their own in a match like this, it's got to make them the favorite for USA2.
Yeah. Yeah, they were doing very well yesterday until they ran into the Chen squad. And they got blitzed by Chen, but still managed to make it into the top 4. So...
Yeah, they got chosen, which isn't a great sign for how the event views them, but I think there's only a choice of 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think the top seed can choose, but only from the 3rd and 4th finishers. I think the second place team is immune.
Yep.
So is this live, or are you replaying previous rounds?
This is live. So, well, it's, live with 45-minute delay.
Yeah, sure. What's happening here?
Now, I did notice that we have competition for stream. Anum and Adam Grossack are also streaming this event on Twitch.
Oh.
And somehow they have been... There's this streams button. They have been added down here. Maybe I need to petition Lovebridge to add me
Oh, I
for,
see. Are they official commentators? Because it USBF1.
I guess. Yeah, I
Hey,
don't really know what that means.
that's fine. We'll just go rogue.
Yeah, exactly. Um, I, I was kind of following Declare's line of play. I'm not really happy with the way Declare has played this hand, and it looks like they're just going down now. Wait,
So
is
I
that true?
missed the early play,
No,
but
yeah, I mean, it looks like
looks
they're just
like
going down.
they're. Yeah, I mean, aren't they just guaranteed to lose a club and a diamond from here? There's nowhere for anything to go.
Right, and they might be down two if they misguess the hearts right now. Um,
Right.
but it felt natural to me to like take the opening club finesse. Declare elected not to do that. If one thing, the club king might just be on side. Um,
Yeah, I missed the early play. Did the guy lead away from the king and he hopped up with ace jack something in dummy?
no, it was ace queen third, jack doubleton. Zach led a low club from four small.
Oh, so he
Uh,
sort of did guess right, but yeah, I guess like now since he was gonna lose it anyway, he'd love to
like pitch a diamond
use it
loser.
for
Yeah.
diamond pitch. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it seems strange.
so
I mean, he's missing a lot of them. It's not like a rough was hanging out there against him.
right. Ooh, and misguesses the hearts as well. So now this is just going to be down two.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a pretty big adverse swing there with three no trip making in the other room.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if the other room treated the five small spades as just a four card suit and it went like a diamond heart negative double. And when they didn't find a 5-4 spade fit, they just ended up playing 3-0 with their queen 10 third of hearts.
Yeah, we can take a look, but that seems like it seems like a very big position, right?
Yeah. Hey, Marksman, how are you?
Pull up a window with the event so we can try to see what's happening here. So this is Junior US1.
Yeah,
right?
US.
Kolesnik Goyal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's not what I want.
You're on break from trials and you're warming the bench for two of the rounds. Well, I hope your team does well.
No, you are correct. West did make a negative double after a diamond a heart. Oh, but the negative double could have included five spades the way they play.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, they must play one spade as a transfer to one no trump kind of bid.
Ah, you're on Team Derman. Awesome. Yeah, we were checking them out yesterday.
Cool.
So you have you finished second in the round robin, and now I guess you have a knockout match to play. So best of luck in that. But I think you finished third. No knockout. Ooh. 2 days of round robin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how the U21 works.
I see. So it's a double round robin, presumably, where you play each team, you play like half of each match each day,
Mm-hmm.
and then aggregate it. Yeah, I guess that's. If there's only one qualifier, I guess that makes sense. Rather than just playing for jockeying for position in the knockout. But
Yeah.
I see. So the victory points are separate for each seven board segment. For each
Mm-hmm.
segment. Yeah, because I think in the USBF when they've done that, they've done a double round robin, but they just add up the scores to get your victory point total. Is just to make sure that the sponsors have to play against every other team.
Yep. Yep.
And you must
But
play
they
as
probably don't expect there to be a sponsor on a U21 team. So,
No, but no, of course not. But they do often try to organize the event along similar lines just to, you know, give people a feel of what it's like to play in the open event.
right. Right, right.
So your 5 cards doubled. Exciting.
I mean, this looks like a push to me.
I didn't see the auction, but is it just totally normal to, save and then realize it wasn't a save?
Yep. Yeah, completely normal hand. I mean, I'm not convinced West thought it was a save, but they were just.
Well, with North South clearly thought it was.
Yeah. But, South holding ace king might have expected more than 2 tricks out of those holdings.
Wow, 2 hard opening. That is. I'd rather open 1.
I wasn't really paying attention to East's hand. I was just looking at what West
had a fairly
had.
eccentric 2 hard opening.
Okay. Then maybe the auction will go differently at other tables. North-South could easily find a 5-spade save. I don't know how much that went for.
Yeah, and Zach did quite well to bid 4 spades.
Mm-hmm.
4 spades is down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 4 spades is down 500, so it was better than 4 hearts doubled, but yeah, not a lot better.
Okay, well, so it could be a swing on the last board. Kolesnik still up by a sizable chunk, but Goyal has done quite well this set. We have Zach holding a pretty big hand. Is Sheldon... So Sheldon is my opponent in the next round of the this knockout thing that I'm playing. Is he the one who opened 3 clubs on Jack 10 9 6 the other day?
I don't recall.
Okay, because there is a bit of a hesitation from East on his opening bid choice here.
It could have been because he just opened a pretty wacky 2 hearts, although it was over strength. It was like singleton, ace, king, 10, 9, 5th, 3 little queen, 10. Oh, sorry. 3 little ace, king, 10, 9, 5th, singleton, queen, 4th.
Okay.
So, an eccentric 2 hearts, but a little eccentric the other direction. I mean, 2 hearts by South here, I wouldn't object too strongly to. I wouldn't do it, but if someone was playing with it, I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, it depends if it's in your range. I don't think that Finn will do that because it seems like, everyone knows Zach's an operator, and I think Zach kind of expects his partner to have sound hands for most of the bidding. So Finn is just trying to play that style.
Yeah, usually, that's a pretty good matrix for partnership is, an operator with a straight man.
Yep.
2 operators can be effective together, but it's...
Oh no, they can't.
Of course they can.
I've played enough with Owen that it just doesn't work.
You have to, you have to be operating in sync and not, not against each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe there's a break or something.
Yeah, there must be, because there's no way that hand requires a 5-minute tank.
Yeah. So I had noticed, I guess it's not this pair.
Alright, so they're doing the 2 clubs pseudo tournament version.
Well, so right, which is great. It's just the greatest convention of all time. Thank you, Europe. But I noticed that someone did this with 18 to 19, which seems terrible to me.
Showing your 2 no trump rebid before you do anything else, yes. I mean, 2 diamonds showing 18 to 19 balanced, I think, is bad, but it's also somewhat popular in Europe. Maybe
Mm.
not anymore. Like there was a time when it was somewhat popular.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
two clubs then Trump showing that seems horrible to me.
Right. It's 18 to 19, or variety of strong hands. Um,
Yeah, and just it really puts a lot of like presumably you play Kokish with it, but it still puts a lot of pressure on like one of the ranges between 20 and 24.
yeah.
And you can just like kludgy to cater to it, but that just does not seem great to me. Um, yeah, but this yeah, I don't know what two diamonds showed, but can you click on that?
It's just a relay.
I see.
I mean, yeah, it just kind of depends. People can play their own stuff over this, but having a way
Yeah.
to get out if you don't want to play in game opposite a 2-no opener is often nice.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, when we were doing that, immediate positive and immediate, I can't play game opposite 2021. That seemed pretty good.
mhm.
This will work out just fine for them. How are they doing here? They're gonna lose.
Well, the club king is in the pocket, so even if they lose two spades with the trumps splitting and the club king on side, they should be able to just rough out the heart suit.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
maybe like they're a little bit entry short to the south hand.
Yeah, declare might
And
have to
East
play
has
a
to,
diamond to the jack.
well, East has to lead something, right? If he leads a minor, that kind of creates an entry.
Well, a club looks like a pretty normal lead.
Right, and now it's one fewer thing you need to do from dummy.
Yeah. Um, but like the club hook wasn't really the problem. Setting up hearts is kind of the issue.
Right.
I mean, maybe the play here
Yeah.
is just
I mean, if you don't get a club lead, a diamond to the jack is pretty attractive because even if it loses, you can decline the club finesse.
yeah.
Here maybe you still lead a diamond to the jack for entry reasons, but it feels like diamond to the king, spade finesse, hope it wins. If it does, ace of spades and play on hearts seems pretty natural.
How do we feel about just like cross-roughing the hand? Like cash the spade ace and then just play a bunch of top winners?
I usually do like to play hands like that. So what is that gonna? Yeah, it's true because you do have the spots to make sure you only lose two trumps.
Well, but you can afford to lose three trumps.
Right. Right.
So just
Um,
like ace of spades, ace of hearts, heart to the king, heart rough.
so you're gonna take? Yeah, actually, it's true because you have if you can cash all of your ace kings and the queen of clubs, you have six side winners and the ace of spades. You only need three extra tricks.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty strong line. And I guess the danger is like here when you rough a club, they can overrough. Well, I guess if they overrough and play a trump, trumps are drawn. That's the end of the hand.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, there are scenarios where, like, this line fails. So it's
Yeah.
not, like, 100% or something. Um, but those scenarios generally involve trumps being 4-1, someone roughing in early, and pulling all of your trumps. Um, but, like, maybe hearts are just 3-3. Or maybe the queen of hearts falls. And so then you
You can
can
revert
can
to
just like play a bunch of high hearts and force out the trumps or something.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the queen of diamonds could drop in 3 rounds, also giving you an extra trick on some of those lines.
yeah, and I mean PJF they don't even need to follow to all the ace kings, because they might rough in with a 3-card trump holding, and then one more round of trumps pulls the rest. So like you even you're gonna make even against some pretty adverse distribution as long as the trumps are like somewhat friendly. It's it feels like the right line. I mean, it might look counterintuitive. Like, this would not be my match point line, of course. But I do think it's important to cash the spade ace first. You do not want someone over-roughing this third round of hearts with a stiff trump.
I suspect he's going to play a trump finesse now. I think he didn't spot the Parsor possibility.
Yeah, I mean, it looked to me like they were going after hearts, and so that's what Declare is doing. This is also going to work on this layout. Like, there's almost no risk when everything splits. The king of clubs is on side. You have a bunch of extra high cards, but yeah, I think there were better options.
Yeah.
Because now, they return a club to your queen, and you play the ace of spades, and East shows out, and it's like, well, guess I'm going down in what was a cold contract.
So in the other room, they got to 4 spades on a straight stamen auction, and they got a heart lead, which went to the 10 and ace. And Declare also played 3 rounds of hearts, roughed and over-roughed.
That's just because Zach's the client.
Right.
Zach doesn't understand how to take enough tricks, and so maybe he's just like, well, we're up 30. Let's just try and duplicate the action at the other table. No.
I think it's probably something along those lines. Yeah, he did eventually take a spade finesse against the jack to pick up the suit.
Mm-hmm. Well, are we going to let the opponent score all 5 trump tricks on roughs?
I do not think so. I suspect it's going to go over rough trump.
You don't think we play another heart? Just because, there's no chance of beating the contract,
isn't it?
What?
And isn't playing the Queen of Hearts, furthering Declare's interests?
Conceding 420? Yeah, probably. But West probably also knows at this point that there's no real hope. So may as well get the Trump promotion.
The real hope is somehow partner has the ace of diamonds and Declare can manage to lose 2 diamond tricks.
The ace of diamonds and?
Sorry, one. Well, the ace of diamonds instead of the king of spades.
I think that might give North 19, but
yeah, I guess that's true, although he is a junior.
No, North had 21. North had 21, so
I thought North had 20 even. Was it 21?
I think it was 21. Ace queen of spades, ace of hearts, ace king of clubs, ace of diamonds.
Yeah, it does seem like the only possibility of a beat was if Declare had a diamond guess and screwed it up.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta take into account Declare's line of play. Declare went after hearts rather than pulling trumps. If they really had ace king queen of trumps,
that's true. They might have tried one of them at some point.
Yeah. So
a fair point.
I'm pretty sure you can work out Declare does not have solid spades.
I suppose that's true. I mean, it's, at Imps, is it worth, taking that shot? When as here, you would get the trick that Emma just took anyway? I don't know.
Would you? I mean, maybe.
Probably.
Well,
Declare, I guess, can't quite claim, although it's pretty close, huh?
It's just a diamond rough would set them.
Yeah. This is clearly her best defense.
I Marksman, I think DT has been timed out for several weeks, but I will add to the timeout counter. You want a timeout? It is the thought that counts.
Is that still one of the channel rewards?
Yes. It's a good thing Declare had the 6 of spades. Wait, why is Declare not pulling trumps? This also works, but
Yeah, but this would be a really stupid way to go down.
yeah. What did you miss?
No, that's an argument for lowering the price, dude. What are you talking about?
The I'm pretty sure the current theory is that everyone should just ban DT for eternity. What did you miss? You missed DT. Yeah, that's exactly what you've missed. Also, I can't stand to watch Zach play bridge anymore. he's just such a moron. For everyone who doesn't know, Zach and I have a wonderful hate-hate relationship. We both hate each other equally, and it just turns into this giant, like, super awesome hug fest. It's very precious.
Does he stream? He seems like he'd be a pretty entertaining Twitch streamer.
He would be, but he does not. Apparently, Adam used to stream, but he doesn't anymore. Although,
no, that guy's boring as fuck.
Yeah, he really is. I looked at the commentary from him and Anam for a while, and I was just like, "What is this crap?"
Are they doing voice commentary or just be
they're,
like
they're on
video
Twitch.
stuff?
They're on Twitch right now. It is this stream, USBF1, whatever that means. Hate and wonderful don't go well together. No, it's great. It's great. Just ask Zach his opinion of me, since you're at the trials. He'll let you know. No, but it's wonderful. Look, I respect him. Now it's Kolesnik and Adam Kaplan. Oh, well, that's exciting. I would watch that.
Like Kolesnik and Adam Kaplan? Oh, that's cool.
So are they just like rotating commentate? I don't know. That's super weird. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Zach. He's like a good bridge player with good bridge instincts, but he doesn't put him to use. Rotating for matches.
Anam, I imagine, is quite a good commentator. She's she's funny and snarky in the right ways.
Sometimes, I mean, not with Grossack, but that could be Adam's fault.
Yeah, definitely. And Kaplan also is a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
I should catch up with her. I haven't spoken to her in a while.
So, what's going on here? 1-0, 3-0. Emma is...
Yeah, the East-West had like 47 high cards between them.
Emma's dummy. Okay, so West is declaring, and it looks like Declare is probably just going to cash Ace, King, Ace. Unless there's some compelling reason to take the heart hook.
Yeah, I think the heart position is not known. I don't think Declare has ever played a heart.
Mm-hmm.
So, on the other hand, they can afford to lose the heart finesse, so... No, they can't.
No,
sorry.
they can't.
North-South already have a trick in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the early play.
Anam was exhausted. She never used to maintain a very healthy life balance. I don't know if that's changed, but it's very possible that she was up very late. It's common among bridge
Yes.
players.
Yeah, so last I heard, she had moved to New York. I was actually trying to talk her into subletting my apartment. She decided it was too far from the bridge club, which I think is like not at all correct, but um, she just like didn't really know the city well and didn't quite understand how easy it is to, get certain places that feel far away.
Hmm.
So she was living with her sister in Jersey, which hopefully would have been, a regulating influence on her.
Mm. Don't let you be a bridge player then. You want to sleep? That's. Bridge makes you lose an enormous amount of sleep.
Um,
Holy crap, what is
yeah.
this? Look at this hand. We have 7-5. We have a two loser hand.
Yeah, North South can make a grand.
But what about East? East West can't make a grand, but East West, more importantly, East West
No,
have the master suit.
no, East West can't even make a game.
Are you sure?
Sorry, they can make a game in hearts, not spades.
Yeah, there aren't enough entries to double hook the spades.
Right.
Hmm. Because of regret, you're absolutely right. You lie awake at night and think about all of all the hands that you could have done something different.
Not me. I never remember hands after I play them.
Yeah, everyone except for Craig loses sleep. Okay, 5 diamonds. Yep, that's the bid.
What?
I mean, you have a two loser hand. What do you want him to do?
Four hearts, which is basically sending the same message, but a little more clearly. At
Fair
five
enough.
diamonds, I don't think Emma's gonna figure out that it's a two-suited hand. Doesn't it just show like, a total freak? Maybe it does show a two-suited hand because it was a freak in spades. He could have bid five spades or something. I don't know.
Mm. It got alerted. Maybe he's intending it as exclusion.
Yeah, yeah. They got a lot of notes on this one.
Yeah. Oh, Dan asked, "Is there a Zach story?" Um, is there a Zach story? Whew. I didn't play much bridge against Zach. I think I played a couple of midnight games with him at nationals.
He wasn't a huge midnighter that I recall.
Maybe not, but I mean, like we did play a handful of times, and it had to have been midnights. I mean, I don't think it was some
Yeah.
stupid side event. So, sounds like stories. Maybe. I mean, they were like typical midnights, I think. I don't remember any of the hands, so they weren't that memorable. You're right. Emma did not work out what was going on, but that's kind of to be expected.
He is, and like on the one hand, the West hand is really powerful, but I don't know. My bitter experience on hands like that is, things break badly much more often than you're expecting, and you just end up, in positions like this.
Yeah, so we haven't
I
talked
mean, here on
about
the other hand, it is a good save against North South Grand.
well, yeah, but we haven't talked about the completely horrific north-south bidding on this auction. I can't stand 2 diamonds. That bid doesn't make any
Two
sense
dim-
to me.
two diamonds. I mean, 3 diamonds maybe is a little much, but yeah, you can't show it the same way you would show a 4 3 3 0 count. I agree with you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, North's double of 5 diamonds seems okay.
Wait. Hold on. We need to go back. Where is the replay? We have to take a look at this. Where is the replay? USA1
Yeah.
running or final score? No, we can't see. Hold on. Click on
Yeah.
two,
So
right?
click on the 2. Yep. Click on the 2.
Here it
That'll
is.
take you.
Okay, we found it. We found it. One spade double pass, two diamonds.
Oh
Fucking
my.
clown. You can't. You have it three diamonds.
Yeah,
Two
you're right.
spades, four diamonds.
What? Oh, sorry. So Wes is like trying to walk the dog here, which I think is insane.
Yeah, never showing hearts feels like it's probably not great.
Yeah, if you're
Um,
gonna do that, if you're gonna like deliberately do that, just bid two hearts, not two spades.
mhm. Four diamonds by North I like.
Yeah,
Opposite a two diamond bid. I mean, you have a huge hand.
right.
Pass five clubs. Looks like a cubed or some sort of try for a slam. Five spades. Six diamonds. Check, check. Rip. I don't know about the double. I would expect no spade tricks.
Yeah, I think he's expecting two heart tricks, but you know, like if the opponents have done something stupid, you don't need to double, and if they've done something smart, you don't want to double.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever beating this more than one. If the ace king of hearts cash, so be it.
Right.
Um,
And you're on lead, so it's not like, if your partner was on lead, maybe you would double to make sure that he leads a heart.
mhm.
No, but here you're on lead, so there's just no reason to do that.
Yeah, and Zach just had the absolute nuts. I mean, opposite the five club bid, he knows what's going on this hand, so he gets to re-wobble.
Yeah,
And
I mean, do you think there's an implication from the five club bid that South also has a heart control?
I mean, probably. Um, South didn't bid four hearts, but a five clubs is like a very clear slam try in diamonds. Four hearts might be something else. Four hearts might look like
Exactly.
natural-ish or something. So
Like trying for a 4-3 or something.
yeah, and it's just like what more can South have? You're looking at
Yeah.
ace king jack fifth of diamonds. You're looking at the ace jack ten of clubs. Like, is king queen of clubs enough? Um,
Yeah. And North also may have thought that if West was somehow like doubling on, either a possible trump trick or a trump void as here, that he knows there's no surprises there. He's got ace king jack fifth and his partner made a slam try.
yep, yep. So huge swing for Kolesnik there. I guess the board has
Did they make
not
the
been
over trick?
completed in the other room.
Did they make the over trick there?
They did. So yeah, Kolesnik now up 44. There are always going to be fireworks at Zach's table.
Oh no, they made it on the nose. The old 1380.
Oh,
I guess they didn't. Well, they didn't guess the club, not knowing West was too suited.
Okay, that makes sense. Right, there is a club guess. There is a club
And also,
guess.
obviously, like it wasn't Zach, so the pro was playing it.
Right, right. So a no trump, all pass. You hate for this to happen when you're playing imps. You're red on white, you open a no trump, and everyone passes it out. But
Yeah,
West has some stuff this time.
it's true. I think most opponents are smart enough to know when they have good hands, just to take their plus 300.
Mm-hmm. So Declare has four clubs, heart, a spade. It looks natural to me to. Oh, I was gonna say it looked natural to me to take two heart hooks. Emma has other ideas though. I mean that heart discard from North might have set her on the
Yeah, I
right
think
path.
North is screaming that that's the wrong line of play.
Yeah,
I mean, it does seem like what looked like an initial plan to lead a diamond to the king seems pretty risky. I agree, but obviously, she read this hand quite well.
yeah. I mean, It was nice to cash that third round of clubs and get a very strong signal of I don't like hearts from North.
Right, I guess she still had the entries to take two finesses at that point.
Yep.
I think if North had discarded.
If North had pitched a discouraging diamond, then
Yeah, but I guess it's true. Like, normally you want to keep length with dummy, but here where dummy has no more entries, it's not a big deal. But it's North did have a slight problem choosing a discard there.
no, I mean I think a heart's automatic, but it does give away the position to declare.
Right. Well, then, yeah, that's what yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Other room, one no trump does go down. Declare may well have taken the double hook and hearts.
Pretty understandable.
So another 5 imps. And yeah, if this match is pretty one-sided, we'll probably hop over to the other one for the third quarter. Ooh, I should update my stream title to make sure that people know I will be stepping away at 7.
For the lesson.
Yeah.
I think it'd also be nice to just to get a look at what to expect from the other side of the bracket tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here, what's going on? So, I guess it starts a club pass, Chino Trump Invitational, and North is frozen out with the best hand at the table.
Sounds right.
Or two clubs inverted rather. Now North probably should just give up with his hand, but it's gonna be a little hard for this North to resist bidding two diamonds, I suspect.
You don't want to bid 2 diamonds to get the lead?
Yeah, maybe, but man, like red, in the middle of two strong bidding opponents, like I don't know, are you a little worried about getting tagged?
Oh, I'm always worried. I hate bidding vulnerable when the opponents have already showed their hands. But
Your hand's flat.
I mean, like the question really at imps is like, if you just pass and your partner like leads a major and they end up making 3 no trump, is it not worth risking like 800 or whatever to potentially beat 3 no on a diamond lead?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the lead of diamond. Yeah, maybe.
North has given up though. So club, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. And 2 hearts alerted. I don't know if they're playing some sort of system over this, but I think most common is people just show their stoppers, which is weird to me because I would expect East to bid 2 no.
Yeah, what's that alert of 2 hearts?
Okay. It just got natural game forcing. Whoa. Wait, what?
That seems very aggressive. Yeah, so I guess Chino would be invitational, but that seems, invitation with stoppers seems like the right description of these cards to me.
Flat 12 for triple 3. Yeah, I agree. No real club
unless their 2 clubs somehow is stronger than we think it is, but I doubt that's the case.
No, it's alerted as limit raise plus. Hey, Stevie. How's it going?
Hey.
Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Raiders. We are checking out the U26 Junior Trials.
And that beep you heard was me having a little day job work come in, so I'm going to be
Okay.
A little bit.
You're slightly up at the halftime in your knockout match. Um, yeah, U.S. Junior Trials. Currently going on in Atlanta, Georgia, down in the far south. Well, this is one reason why you don't want to bid 2 diamonds. Your partner just leads a diamond anyway.
That would not have been my choice with the South cards.
I agree.
I think I would just lead a spade and hope to catch partner with ace third instead of ace doubleton.
Yep.
Like I get the temptation to try to hit partner rather than yourself when your hand is a total Yarborough like South, but the 6th spade does make a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a Jack 10 5th of spades, I think I'd have a lot more sympathy for this diamond lead, but I'll be okay. And meanwhile, they're still gonna do what? So they're gonna take 1, 2, 5, 6. So, I mean, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess they're not quite going to make it.
It depends on North, doesn't it? No,
I think
don't they?
I think if North just gives up on taking 4 diamond tricks and just bangs out diamonds at every opportunity they beat it right, he'll get 3 diamonds, a club, and a spade. In East West can't take 9 tricks before North gets 5.
Ah, yeah. Right. Can't declare block you most of the time. King third opposite a singleton, like in spades, if your partner has 3 to the ace. Yeah, like it's very possible you can't set up South spade tricks.
Yeah, I think you just have to hope that that the opposing spades are 2-2 instead of 3-1, and some of the time partner will win the ace and be able to he can play a second one which they have to duck, and now maybe we can shift to something else and bank 2 tricks immediately, and then get on with the rest of the defense.
This ace of diamonds is not the right. That's not the right card.
It's fine. It's fine though.
It's fine if North continues diamonds, but I mean, like, why would you not just duck the 9 of diamonds?
Yeah, because the 9 of diamonds was a singleton. You really want to be ducking it anyway.
Right. Otherwise, you've just blown up 3 diamond tricks for
Right.
declare.
I mean, maybe declare would also figure out to duck it in both hands, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Emma
Here,
is
that would
going
be a pretty
to
good-
think a long time about how to play the club suit, and we know that there's no actual winning solution here.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you... Nope, she's gonna play quickly. I don't know what the clock situation is for all of these matches, but my guess is it's probably similar to yesterday, so...
What board number is this?
26.
You got it covered up.
Yeah, sorry.
26.
My
got
face
plenty
is
of
covering
time.
up the board number.
28 minutes for 4 boards. They're not in time trouble.
No, they're perfectly fine, but I was just curious if it was the same time controls.
Oh. Well, no, because the matches are different lengths. Oh, like you mean the same 6.5 minute a board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see at the start of the next segment. That really seemed, like maybe there's some, event timing based reason to make them play that quickly, but that seemed a little unfair.
Right. Well,
Anyway,
so the other room also played in 3-0 down 1, which is kind of shocking to me. It does take a diamond lead to beat 3-0 Trump. Double
let's see. If they lead a spade, then declare is a tempo ahead, whatever North does.
Yep.
Maybe not. So let's say it goes a spade. They go up with the queen and dummy, right? Because they have to. North wins and returns the nine of spades. They're going to duck this even though they don't need to. And now North shifts to diamond, so they get it back.
Well, but
Declare
you
only has one spade, two hearts. No, they'll make it. Yeah. Yep, you need that diamond lead. Did they bid diamonds at the other table?
I don't know. That's what I was curious about.
I will tell you in a second.
Because to me, that's the only way.
No, so Finn led a spade. Declare played small from dummy, and it went to the nine ducked. So North was in with the ace of diamonds, in with the nine of spades rather, shifted to the deuce of diamonds. Oh, I see. But now, so Declare took a heart finesse and a club finesse, but now hadn't taken a spade trick, so Zach was able to set up his diamonds, and again, Declare didn't have his ninth trick banked.
Right. Yeah. So if you play low on the spade, you have to win the king.
Yeah, it seems natural just to go up with the queen, though, doesn't it? Like, the opening lead could just be from the ace.
Yep. I agree.
I mean, the playing is probably going to get a little awkward at that point, but what can you do?
Yep. Yeah, but you should make it if you pop queen of spades at trick one.
Yeah.
Well, heart to the queen. We'll cash the heart ace and hope that South has the spade ace, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's, not even that unlikely after North has shown up with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Now I probably have some real hope here because North had this good hand with five diamonds and never took a call.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Okay. So the diamond lead worked out.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for East West to get some imps back, but tricky hand.
Mm-hmm.
Or not for East West, rather for the East West of the other table.
Yeah, for Goyal. Okay. South here, Derek Wong elects not to open two spades on the South card's first seat.
So I found out the hard way several years ago that, were this West hand to be a little bit stronger, it would still not be legal to open a no trump. You could have no more than two doubletons.
You found out the hard way.
Like, I had some hand where I had like ace king jack seventh of clubs and two kings or something like that. Maybe not quite that good because that would be a little strong, but something along those lines. Open a no trump and was told like that I would be let off with a warning this time, but it was not legal.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about passing South's hand and then coming in with two spades here?
I absolutely despise it. And you?
Good talk.
I think if we're going to pass, I would come in with one spade and at least hope that Declare is just massively deceived about what the high cards are.
Yeah. Would you pass South's hand first?
I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's fine to. Having done it, I really hate two spades. It just turns exactly what you have face up.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
So Dan, yes, I believe it is just an AC will rule that whatever your no trump range is, your pattern can have no more than two doubletons. That's just a rule that applies to the bid, not to not to your agreements about the bid. Like, unless it's fully artificial, like if you're playing something like Romex no trump or something like that.
So
actually, that would be a good weird system thing. Play artificial strong one no trump.
Artificial strong one no trump. Yeah, you could do that.
Someone ponies up the extra $30 for you to play a weird system.
Yeah.
Still lobbying for a strong spade, but I think that's a good alternative.
Sure. Yeah.
So here, like, If South bids a spade, look at all those kings and queens in North. Guaranteed North would score every one of those. Declare would just never figure it out which hand he's supposed to be taking finesses into.
I think you might be slightly off about the north-south trick potential in this hand.
Well, obviously, yes, but you know what? I'm just, like, if Declare has to guess a bunch of queens, he's going to guess them right after two spades. He would guess them wrong after one spade.
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
I don't know. Maybe
Rolex
it's
is
not
a strong
Rolex.
no-trump system. I think I've heard of
I could be
Rolex.
wrong. There's some system that is a strong no trump system. Maybe it's one of the old Italian systems. Um, oh yeah, the quote unquote dynamic no trump opening, balanced or unbalanced hand with 19 to 21, or an unbalanced hand just short of a two club opening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Got
the
it.
Mexican two diamonds.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't like what East West have done. I think West did fine in this auction. I don't like what East has done. The Ace King Ace Ace 15 count opposite a 3 club bid, with Ace third of clubs. I would much rather have bid 4 clubs over 3 now. I mean, maybe they play this as Gerber, but
I don't think four clubs is Gerber there.
I mean, I wouldn't play it as Gerber, but maybe they do. I would strongly prefer to look for 6 clubs than I would to look for 6 no trump.
Yeah, and I think you're exactly right, because what happened here was now West, even though he knew he could take a lot of tricks if his clubs ran, had no reason to think that his partner's club support was as good as it is.
Right.
If he's had the same hand with, like, Queen Doubleton of clubs, then you really don't even want to be as high as 4-0.
Right.
Yeah, I figure your hand is so primed out as East, and so I guess they did get to, 5 clubs in the other room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that could have been a pretty big swing. I mean, I wasn't really paying that close attention. It looked like there might have been a red suit squeeze against North for 13 tricks.
Yeah, another pretty sizable missed opportunity for the Goyal team.
Yeah, for both sides. Only reaching game on that board with 12 top tricks and, good play for a 13th. So 1 diamond by West. We have 3 more boards in this segment, and then I guess there's going to be a break for dinner.
Is there? All right, I'll do my day job working then.
North's hand does look a little weak to come in with a heart, doesn't it? 5 small, singleton king.
What's the and vulnerable? What's the Steve Robinson rule? 8 points in a 5-card major. I think regardless of vulnerability, right?
That could be it. I have never read Steve Robinson's book.
I'm not sure if it's in the book, but I think it's just one of his rules.
Mm-hmm. So, diamond to no trump. Double? Huh? What's double?
I guess he just thinks his hand is too good to pass and doesn't have another good action. I would probably pass, but I think it's really dangerous too, right? You're red-white. Your opponents could just be absolutely robbing you blind.
Okay. How do you feel about this continuation?
I like 3 hearts a lot, right? If you're Stevie Robinson, you got a maximum.
Yeah, the he stole my bid double. 3 no in the South? Wait.
What else can you sensibly do, right?
No, but I was just looking at Brad's comments.
Just looking at the analysis.
is 3 no making? There's no way, right? Even if you get
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where there's 8, there's 9.
are there 8?
There's certainly 8, right? 2 spades, 3 clubs, and 3 diamonds.
Oh yeah. There are 8.
I mean, it's a little tough, right? If West starts out with
Mm.
a high heart.
Well, if what starts with a high heart, you're gonna make it.
Well, if he starts with one high heart and shifts, I think you go down. A high heart and
Yeah.
a spade shift, I think, is good enough.
Yeah. Okay. This is, well, Finn was declaring at the other table. We don't really know how the defense went. I, I don't think I would lead a heart. Oh my god. 4 hearts by South. That can't be right. I think that's just not really paying attention to what happened in the auction, because their partner could have bid hearts over a diamond and didn't.
Yes, and I think it's also just inexperience. Like, your partner heard the auction, they know what their heart suit is. You could be in a 4-2 instead of a 5-2.
Right, that's the whole point. You can't be in a 6-2 heart fit, so at best
Right.
it's 5-2.
Yeah, I think it's, and also notice once again, like, he insta-bid 4 hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think first, like, if he had thought about it, maybe he would have realized that his partner probably had enough information to rescue when it was right and to check when when he didn't want to be rescued.
Mm-hmm.
But also just in general, we've seen over the last couple days a lot of the players in this event are playing very quickly in very high stakes situations.
Mm-hmm.
And making mistakes because high stakes situations are hard. So
Okay,
anyway,
so how much
this
is
is
this
gonna
going
be
for? We do get to pitch a spade on the ace of clubs. East West
You
can get a
can-
diamond trick, but they're gonna have to work out to set it up. Like Emma, it's not clear from Emma's perspective. So West has discouraged diamonds, right?
diamond rough. You mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not obvious that from East side that she can get a diamond rough if she continues the
Oh, I
suit.
think it is. I think your partner has to have the ace of spades looking, or the ace of hearts looking at that dummy in the double.
Okay. So then she does work out correctly to continue diamonds. The heart
Like
suit is actually a fun suit combination. You need
I mean,
10
I think
7
Emma
double 10
may
to give
well-
yourself an extra chance.
I think Emma actually probably knows her partner's hearts are very, possibly as strong as they actually are, right? Because she had the ace of diamonds and every other ace and king is in dummy.
Yep.
Except for the king of clubs, of course. But, at some point, like, what else can West possibly have to justify opening and doubling?
Well, I mean, like, what if West has king, queen, 9, fourth of hearts, and the king of clubs? Is that not enough?
I mean, and the queen of spades, like,
Yeah.
it's, not really, right? I mean, that would be a 10 count. I guess it's possible, but, even if that's possible, like, it's one specific hand at the extreme end of the range.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I guess declare what, like, I don't even know what they're supposed to do here.
I mean, if Declare is trying to get out for down 1, they can go king of clubs, spade over, ace, queen of clubs, hoping that the jack
those are awesome too.
drops, pitching a spade and a diamond, and then play the 10 of clubs,
Yeah.
pitching another diamond. Probably not good enough, I guess, no matter what.
Yeah, so here,
It's just going to be down 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly going to be no worse than down 3. I think they'll get out for down 2. They'll take 2 clubs and they've got 1 trick in, 2 clubs and 2 spades is 5. The third club will be roughed and over rough, presumably, and they'll still be able to score 1 more trump trick in the north hand.
Yep.
No.
diamond ruff. Probably a spade through at this point, but West is just going to get their 2 trumps, so plus
Should I
500
try
and
club
plus
not
600
being-
is a lot of imps. What is that?
I think she's gonna play. I think he's gonna play a club now because notice that when heart to the jack and ace, she's gonna have, a distorted picture of West high cards.
Yeah, but I mean, like, a club's never cashing.
Well, a club would be cashing a partner as a singleton king, like giving Declare the option to take a finesse he couldn't take for himself in that case.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think she has a distorted picture of the high cards. I mean, West can't just have the ace of hearts, right?
No, but I think she may think it's ace king, not ace king queen.
So then why wouldn't he win the lower heart to suggest clubs? I think the ace of hearts was just suit preference.
A preference, right. That makes sense. Good point.
But anyway, looks like... I mean, at this point, Declare can just pull trumps, and probably
Yeah,
will.
somehow they managed to score up 3-0 in the other room. I'm not sure how that happened.
It was probably the ace of hearts lead. I mean, I don't know exactly what the auction was, but if North never
but they
bid
would have had
hearts...
Right, but they also would have had to continue with a second hearted trick too, which that's what happened.
Well, okay, yeah. I guess ace of hearts spade switch works, but if you lead the ace of hearts, it might not be obvious to switch to spades. You might just passively exit in clubs.
That's true. So that was board 28. Is that right?
Yeah.
Indeed, you're correct. It went ace of hearts, club shift.
Mm-hmm.
And now Declare was able to pin the 10 of hearts and, and eventually score up an extra heart trick to make his contract.
Yeah.
Once again, very fortunately, declared in the south, so Zach didn't have to do any hard thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
This is good.
All in good fun.
Yeah.
I got no beef with him.
No, I don't either. But we just used to have this relationship where we trash talked each other every time we saw each other. So it's like it just seems fitting.
Yeah, he's a good trash talker.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, he absolutely won every single confrontation we ever had. But I think there's like some mutual respect. Hey, Brotato, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it.
And a reminder to our subscribers, or to Rob's subscribers, for a mere $30, you can see him play a completely terrible system in actual ACBL competition.
Very much true. Yeah, we do still have milestones for the charity marathon that is ongoing. Oh, did I... Yeah, it is day 10 of 12 now, I think. I think it's day 10. It's been a long marathon, so I'm not fully convinced that I have the days right, but okay, 2 boards to go. Kolesnik looks like they're... Well, this feels like a good result, but 990. So a diamond, a heart overcall. 2 spades feels like an... Oh, this is probably intermediate, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that must be.
So 2 spades invitational. Should see a 4 heart bid from North.
Yeah,
or maybe 3 spades.
3 diamonds. What's that?
Three hearts doesn't seem like the right number.
No, I think a lot of pairs today would play two no trump there to show four card limit raise and like give partner one last chance to get out when they have a Yarborough.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, something to show a limit raise feels good by North.
Yeah. Unless they're planning to double here, I don't like three hearts.
Right. But that might be what happened at the other table.
Let's see. At the other table, yeah, so when a heart is spade, in fact, Zach bid four hearts and then doubled.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of reasonable. Like he bid four hearts to make with, he's got the ace of trumps.
Yep.
Yeah,
it timed out badly for Zach on this auction. He was hoping four hearts might just fetch the contract, and then it didn't, and you're kind of trapped. If you want to bring partner into the equation about whether or not to go after four spades, you would start with a limit raise on the north hand so that you at least convey your values.
Yeah, I mean, I think, as we've discussed on other hands in this event also, he had pretty good reasons to believe that there would be no over tricks available to East-West, which makes the double a lot costly when it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You've got two aces and your partner overcalled vulnerable, so the odds that they're going to make 990 as they did are pretty low. Obviously,
right.
Here, South is a complete garbage hand.
Yep. Well, small chunk of change back to Goyal, but Kolesnik has still picked up imps this segment. And very last board of the set. One no making three feels like a lot of tricks and no trump.
Thinking that very thing.
So a diamond, a no trump. Seems like we're going to have about the same auction. In ACBL land, you're not allowed to open the east hand to no trump. So
that's true.
There is no alternative to a diamond. It is just a problem hand. 4x1s with a 15 count, 15 to 17 are just problem hands in everyone's system nowadays.
So your future opponent, Sheldon, eventually took a diamond finesse. I think North had played the 9 of diamonds at some point and eventually finessed against the 8 of diamonds.
Oh no. Don't scare me with stories like this. I'm gonna get crushed in my match.
Indeed you are. I don't know if anyone wants to book action. I'll take it. Yeah. So I didn't look. Was the 9 of diamonds was the 9 of diamonds was the opening lead, so wasn't really that hard to pick off the position.
Well, we see a more normal spade lead, I guess, here. Oh, Zach the clown led a diamond against a diamond and no trump all pass.
Yes. It's reasonable, right? Isn't that a spot where leading dummy suit is often, correct at best and safe at worst?
Maybe. I don't know.
Clubs are on your right, so dummy could be 4-4-3-2 on that bidding. Who knows? I'm gonna be back in 1 second.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Zach making a horrible lead obviously doesn't work out for him, and the more normal fourth best spade lead seems to be going okay for North-South here. They will be able to set up 2 spade tricks. Should come up with a club eventually, maybe even 2 clubs. I mean, the queen 9/3 sitting in North is a pretty useful holding. But declare I'll make her contract. She has a spade, a heart, a club, and a diamond from here for at least 7. Which means moving into the break, Kolesnik will be ahead by about 60, 65 or so, 66 maybe. depending on how many tricks Declare ends up taking at this table. And when do we resume? That is a good question. Let's take a look at the schedule. Round robin, USA1 semifinal. So we have about a 75-minute break between the end of play here and when we start up again. It will be 4:45 because of the 45-minute delay. So 4:45 Eastern, my time, 75 minutes from now. What should I do in the break? I could play a speedy Zenith or something. Or, wait, is Brad here? Brad might be around, I'm not sure. I guess I can check. Is my moderator on? He is. Is there a, ooh, I have a challenge. Oh, another YouTuber reached out to me, another bridge YouTuber, and sent me a challenge on BBO. Let's, we're gonna go with maybe not. But are there ACBL speedballs that start up like right now? There's a 4 p.m. speedball. That would overlap with something. Yeah, 3:30 dinner for all of you. That's probably correct. No speedballs. Speedballs are on the hour. Ugh. That's brutal.
And when does the next segment start?
75 minutes, 4:45. So let's take a quick peek at the other match if they are still on. Wow, very low scoring segment, but Zhao has pulled ahead. So Chen was the original 2 seed in this match. And they're finishing up the last board. Ooh. This is exciting junior bridge. 3 no trump bid at both tables in this room. And it looks like everyone has found the more normal spade lead.
I mean, your agenda is different against 3 no than 1 no, right?
Yeah. Seems like Declare has gotten their entries tangled a bit, and this room wasn't actually able to get over to that 4th heart to cash it in time. But in this match, it seems as if Zhao is going to have a small lead going into the 3rd segment. Maybe we'll check this one out because it's much closer. And
yeah, I'm curious just to see what's going on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, and I would believe that we'll see some fun and exciting bidding systems. I know a lot of the Asian players like to play precision because that's kind of the natural convention system in their area of the world. Like if you grow up playing bridge in China, you're going to learn precision. So
yeah, very, very popular in Taiwan.
Yeah, and in Taiwan as well. And so, a lot of these teams have a bunch of Asian players on them. And despite maybe even being natural-born American, they probably still would learn precision if like their parents played something like that. So we could see a whole variety of systems.
Hard to know how much to read into it, but traditional rather than Americanized names may be a bit of a tell also.
Mm-hmm.
It's not born
South.
there. First generation to immigrant parents could mean that the parents' bridge was influenced by what they learned abroad.
Yeah. So South, this Cornelius Duffy made a mistake. I don't know if blunder is as far as I would go, but a mistake at the end of the hand, which cost a trick.
An oopsie.
So just a couple of imps in that one. But now all of the play has concluded for the second segment, so let's take a quick peek at the scoreboard. And we have Kolesnik. Oh, this is maybe tiny. There we go. We have Kolesnik having two pretty solid segments so far. And now hopefully they can sit the client, which is Zach Grossack, for the remainder of the event. But they're ahead 56. And Chen, who was the original 2 seed, facing up against Zhao, has a pretty close match going on, but they're currently down 16 going into the third quarter of play. 30 more boards after the break, and we'll be back in about 75 minutes for some more commentary on that. Now,